Panthers Vikings on EA Sports as we come to you from Minneapolis, Minnesota for today's game.
You know, when you get a matchup at running back like the one we have here today, you can just look down on the field from the booth and you can see that breakaway speed and power with your own eyes, and there is a difference out there.
Yeah, I think I was always heard from Bill Walsh. I read it in his book. Trust your eyes. So you're right. We look down the field today, and as this thing goes along, you can tell we have 2 stars at running back, and man, just give them a little bit of hope, and they can make it happen.
The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. First down at the 20. Thompson's all over that offense and brings him down.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Bridgewater's lined up, empty backfield. 2nd and 12. Looking across the middle, underneath, but can't find a mark that time as the pass goes incomplete. As we take a look at the offense for the first time today, they're coming off a big performance, putting up plenty of points last week, looking to replicate that performance today. Timeout called by the defensive unit. The Vikings have a 3rd down coming up. They did a great job a week ago of converting on 3rd down. Bridgewater's got it in the gun. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. This play set up by the long gainer. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. And that's good for only a yard or 2. And with that, let's look at the Panthers defense. They have not stopped the run all season long. When you can't stop the run, you can't win. Second down and 7. Toss to the outside. The defense stands up early and stops the run cold.
Good job that time. You said it, Jim, by the defense. They attacked the offensive line, and there was nowhere for the running back to run the football.
Now 3rd and 4 following the run. The Vikings have to get to the 49 for a first.
The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
He makes the catch. He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
I love situations like this. Put a little pressure on the coach. What are you going to do? 4th and short, near midfield. Big decision. Do you punt the football away, or do you go for it, trying to give your team an advantage? Let's find out.
That beautifully executed punt now really will help out this defense, forcing the opposition to start the next drive inside the 10. First down now in a dangerous spot here. The Vikings set at the line. Dime package. Probably go as a drop. And with that, let's look at the Panthers lineup. They've had a hard time this year moving the football through the air.
Look at those linebackers shifting around, trying to confuse the quarterback.
Gains 18.
There are so many players now in the NFL that are good. How about this tight end? He has got so much talent. That time he hauls in the pass, it just makes it look so easy.
First down at the 23. Up the gut here.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it, and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
Second down here after that run play. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Newton, handoff. And he's tackled at the 32-yard line. Here's how the Vikings defense stacks up. It's a group that's third in the league right now in turnover differential. Third down following the run. The Vikings defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. This play call is for the fullback. Newton set. Everybody emptied out for this snap. The Panthers will take the snap from the 35. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
Now, if you want to keep your place on the offense, then catch the pass and break a tackle and get some extra yards. That's what the guy did on that play. Nice job by him.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. They'll go ground. They tackle him at the 26-yard line.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. The Vikings with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Second down and 7. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Murkowski's one of those guys. If he drops a pass or makes a mistake on the field, he doesn't make excuses. He knows no matter what the circumstances are, if you get your hands on the football as a receiver in the NFL, everybody expects you to make the catch.
Third down and 7. It's a grab by Perriman. And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down.
Nice job that time by the defense, knowing the situation. Go ahead and let the quarterback complete the pass. Just make sure you come up and make the tackle before the first down. Good job. 4th down coming up. So many times when you see these field goal kickers miss it, it's just about mechanics. What was it? Were the steps wrong? Did he plant his foot in the right spot? And you got to hit that football in the perfect spot, too. A little bit of everything went wrong that time.
First down at the 27. Murray's tackled down at the 31.
Murray's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. Looks like they're in press coverage here. He's hit as he throws it. The offense needs 6 yards here on third down after that incompletion. 3rd and 6 coming up.
They're changing things here. The quarterback changing. He's giving the receiver some new instructions.
And he makes the catch. No, the ball comes out. The ball is knocked out of his hands. The Vikings are going to punt the football. Fields it cleanly and starts his return. Picks up 8 here. Cam Newton takes a look now from under center. First down at the 29. Makes the catch in the open field.
So I look at all these great tight ends in the NFL now. Makes me think of the NBA. These are power forwards who said to heck with that. They want to be pass catchers, and they're good at it.
The Vikings will come out in the dime. Takes it from the strong eye. Then picks up about 3.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Coming to the line at the 48. Second down and 7.
Rashad Perriman with the catch. Mark him down for another reception.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
The Panthers come to the line with a bunch set. The Panthers will take the snap from the 30. Screen. Gets it out for the completion. Matthews, that time on the tackle.
Arm strength is a nice thing to have. When the window of opportunity is very small, quarterbacks with strong arms can still fire it in there. Nice throw right on target by the QB.
Second down here.
From the gun, Newton. Bernard with the reception. Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, you should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
We're back here getting ready for the second quarter. Phil, that was a defensive tug of war the first quarter.
It sure was, and it was a tug of war, and it was boring. That's what it looked like. I want to give the defense some credit. I thought they did well, but really the offense is just poor play selection, poor execution, and you got to get some emotion going out there on the offensive side.
He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Games in the NFL can hinge on 3rd and short. Who could pick them up and who could stop them? How about that play that time by the defense? They stopped the 3rd and short run, and now it's 4th down.
And they grabbed the upper hand thanks to that successful field goal.
Nothing like getting that field goal attempt and then making it. That's when you like the kicker on your team. That away, big guy. Come through in these moments and get us 3 points.
Smith in on the tackle. That return's good for about 21. The Vikings weren't able to get anything out of their last drive and were forced to punt as they take the field here. Do you think they are going to vary their approach, Phil?
Well, I hope so. I think they will. They got a lot of information out there in that short drive, Jim, and you do that by showing different formations and plays. You saw how the defense reacted to it. Now you counter-react and see if you can get some positive plays.
I'm sure they're tired of being in the 3-and-out business.
Oh, that's a bad business to be in. I know. I get in a lot of bad businesses.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up 2nd down and 8.
Out of the shotgun. And it's swatted away.
Now looking at 3rd down.
The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel.
Now he's going to change the play. And look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Bryant's got the catch and the first.
At the 34, 66 yards from pay dirt. First down here after the completion.
Bridgewater's going to take it from the gun. That's a ball that should have been caught.
These receivers in the NFL, they are so good now. Anytime you see a drop pass, it's almost always the one reason. They took their eyes off the football before it got there.
2nd down now.
They'll run it here. Murray's marked down at the 34. The Vikings have not had a strong running game this half, at least in the sense of handing the football off. Murray's been off the mark, and that's a big reason why they're trailing in this one.
That's right. It hasn't worked. So what do you say? Don't be afraid to change. What you have to do, you call the plays. They give your team the best chance to win, and they better start changing those play calls.
And intercepted. He's brought down. With the lead and their defense making plays like that, this is shaping up to be a very positive second quarter.
And they got it rolling, don't they, on both sides of the ball. And, you know, when you're in a situation like this, be aggressive. Go for the score as quick as you can on the offensive side.
Great starting position here for the offense.
The Vikings go with the dime formation here on defense.
When you see linebackers like this shifting, they're trying to confuse the quarterback.
Coming up to the line at the 13-yard line. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. Gets the handle here. Flag is out.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Running the ball is never a given, but here in the first half with the lead, you have to think this team would love to establish the run better in order to control and hold the lead the rest of the way, Phil.
Yeah, get some rhythm of the football game on your side. And I'll tell you how you start it. You go over there to the bench and you look at those offensive linemen and say, you must block better for the run. I think they will as the game goes along.
This will be second down. Newton has everybody split out wide for this snap. Takes it from the gun. Makes the reception.
When you play zone in the NFL, what you're trying to do is make the quarterback hold the football just for a half a second longer, and you hope the pass rush can get there. They don't that time. That's why he got the completion.
Breaking huddle at the 4. Takes it on the counter. That's McCourty making the stop.
First down by the offense in the red zone. And, you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
First and goal.
Fullback. They jam it in on the goal line. Touchdown. We're midway through the second quarter, and they're putting themselves in good shape for halftime.
Yeah, they are. That was a nice drive for a touchdown, but I'm looking at the defensive side. It's time for the captains on the defense to give everybody else a talk and shape things up and get back in this game.
Lined up now in kickoff formation.
To about the 27 before he's taken down.
The Vikings are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
First down at the 27. Trying to power his way right up the middle. Second down and 2 to go after the running play. Murray's going to take the handoff now. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down.
Murray's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
First down at the 41. And that's a 2-yard gain.
Nice job that time by the defense. They were ready for the run. Nowhere for the running back to go. And they stopped him for a short gain.
Second and 8 coming up. The Vikings take it from the 43. As his target.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
First down at the 47. Running right through the trenches. Second down following the run. The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. Right back to him. An open lane. That's a gain of 8. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day.
Murray's a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
The Vikings from the 37. Toss play. Murray's marked down after a gain of 4.
Murray's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
The snap will come at the 33.
Second and 6. Easy catch there. No one near him.
Well, you get a couple first downs on a drive. It just, of course, it makes you feel good about what you're doing. It loosens up the offensive play caller, and there's nothing like dictating to the defense. Love it.
Bridgewater's completion percentage, 50% on the day. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. And that'll close the gap. A touchdown right before halftime. And Phil, perhaps that momentum will carry over to the second half.
Shoot, it changed everything, didn't it? I mean, look at them. They're excited, and just how you and I are looking at the game is going to change, or has changed quite a bit. What a job finding a way to get a touchdown and get this game close.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to continue its recent run here as they've scored the last 2 times they've had it, Phil.
Well, let's look at it from the defensive side. What do you think they're thinking? Oh, my gosh, what's coming next? Because everything the offense has tried so far has worked.
The Vikings come out in a dime package. First down at the 18. Throws the pass. The ball is taken out of his hands.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays. But a good play there and another incomplete pass.
Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. Secures it with 2 hands. Third and 5 still to go, even after that last completion. The Panthers will set up. The 28 is the first down line. is off the mark, and that's a 3-and-out.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
We'll see what he can do here. And a run back of about 6.
The Vikings offense preparing to get this drive underway. Their last drive actually ended in a touchdown, Phil. We'll see if they still have it in them to issue a repeat performance.
Well, what you saw in that last drive was everything just came together perfectly for them. The experience of the football team, the talent of the players, and the coaches helped them out. They got it done.
Flag is down. That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense. Bridgewater's got no one behind him, just a quarterback waiting for the snap. Should have had it.
That incompletion by the quarterback, hey, I give the quarterback no fault. That was just tremendous coverage by the secondary player. He's in position and able to make the football be incomplete.
The Vikings will take the snap from the 30. Bryant's got it, and a first.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
Bridgewater's completion percentage, 50% on the day. After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Press coverage all the way. Murray's going to secure the handoff. Eric Berry comes up to make the play.
Good coaching on the defensive side. Everybody stays at home. They stay in their gap, and they hold that run to a short gain.
They'll try over again on 2nd down. The Panthers lined up in the nickel. No bump coverage here. Corners backing up. Ray's there to make the tackle.
Murray's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Third down and 6. Bryant's got it on a pass that had some heat. The Vikings signal for the timeout, and that's the first one they've used. The Vikings now inside the 20. A week ago, they converted time and time again inside the red zone. No margin for error from just outside the goal line. That's a gain of only a yard. And the timeout is called, so we're going to take a quick break and return in just a moment. Second and goal at the 2. Here's the quick toss. Touchdown, Vikings. Murray's 15th rushing touchdown of the year. The Vikings for the point after. Driving extra point is good. The Vikings ready here for the kickoff. They'll take it at the 20. The Panthers offense coming back onto the field here, desperately trying to avoid a repeat of their last drive when they had the quick 3 and out.
I'll tell you what, if they go 3 and out again, you know what's going to happen? Those defensive players are going to be looking at them as they come off the field. You're putting this back out there already, so it's important to get a drive, give your defense a little rest.
Quarters formation here for the defense. First down at the 20. The ball is knocked out.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good, and the football falls incomplete.
This will probably be the last play of the first half. We'll go ground. Denard's in on the tackle. And that will close out the first half from the Twin Cities. We'll step away for halftime and be back to Minneapolis in just a moment for the beginning of the third quarter.
The second half is officially underway.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Panthers offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
The Vikings sat at the line, dime package. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Taken down at the 39.
The Panthers, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Newton's going to take off with it. Devin McCourty gets the theft. Just out of the half, and they look to put points on the board to grab control of this game after the pick.
They have a chance to really change this football game entirely. If they go down and score, that puts so much pressure on the opponents, I don't think they can handle it.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. First down at the 45. He'll pick up 7 this time. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. Coming up, second down. The Panthers out now in a 4-6 formation. Bridgewater's back in shotgun formation. Murray comes down with it. Gains 11.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
They come to the line, and it's first down. The Panthers defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Thompson's all over the ball carrier.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
The football is at the 38. Bridgewater's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. Second and 11. Brings it into his body.
The Vikings really got it going now. They got confidence. They got momentum. They got a small lead here in the second half. And that first down, what does it do? It just gives the offensive coordinator confidence. And, of course, this quarterback, he is always ready to go.
Bridgewater's now completed 4 in a row. Murray's taking the handoff for a gain of about 5.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Panthers defense now is going to go nickel. Second down and 5. He has the grab. Vaccaro takes him down.
Jim, when you see these out routes thrown and caught, it's all about timing and rhythm. The quarterback, he has both. That throw is right on target. Nice throw and catch. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score. The offense is so close right here. They just need to show a little power and punch this in the end zone and get that touchdown.
Let's go. Let's go.
Second and goal from the 3. Touchdown, Minnesota Vikings. Rushing it in for his first score of the year. The point after try is in the books. The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff. The Panthers offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
The Vikings defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Rashad Perriman has the football. Second and 6 coming up. Newton standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Comes down with the defender tips it out.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
The Panthers take it from the 23. And he's going to be dropped for the sack. That's going to bring up 4th down after just a 3-play series. The Panthers have to punt the football. This punt will be returned. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line. And a run back of about 9. The Vikings could have asked for this third quarter to have gone any better for them than it has so far, as they've just continued to do what they were doing in the first half, up and down the field.
Oh, man, they kept the pedal to the metal, man. They are letting it go. They're being aggressive, and they're trying to end this game right here.
And the immediate handoff to the fullback. Second and 2 coming up. The Vikings come to the line, and they put their receivers in a bunch formation. Bridgewater's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Latavius Murray makes the catch. No huddle time. The Vikings will take the snap from the 35. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. That's reception number 4 for him. Snapping the football from the 28. Quarters formation here for the defense. The wide receiver shifting around in motion. The Vikings take it from the 28.
Murray's a great running back to have on your football team, isn't he? He goes up in there and gets the first down. Now your offense has 3 more chances.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Bridgewater's got it in the gun. Touchdown, Minnesota. Finding a touchdown recipient for the 25th time this year. Before we go any further, they're going to take another look at the last play. There's no question he caught the ball, but there is a question whether or not he got both feet in bounds.
Well, first off, you want to make sure it's a clean catch on the sidelines. Does he have possession of the football? And then once you declare he has possession of the football, let's look down at both feet, see if they're in bounds, and don't forget, you must maintain possession of the football as you go to the ground.
Just across the 20 and tackled at the 21. The Panthers got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
First down at the 21. Reaches up high for it, and he's got the catch. That's his 4th catch of the day.
When you see linebackers moving like this, they're trying to confuse the offensive line.
Leads us to second down. The Vikings with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
This has got to be a blitz. Look how everybody's crowding the line of scrimmage.
Newton in shotgun formation.
Going for the deep ball. It's intercepted.
They throw a pick here, Phil, and they'll be very pleased that we're nearing the final quarter so they can get this one over.
You know, sometimes when you're losing like this and you're playing so bad, you just feel like you can't get the game over with. It's amazing how it just keeps dragging on. And, man, this has been a bad day. And like you said, Jim, it just continues.
A miserable place to start this next drive.
Defense respecting the deep ball, playing way off the receivers.
Bridgewater's going to take it from the gun.
Dez Bryant on the receiving end. So they complete that one, yet it's still second down. Murray's lined up as the single back.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals. Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
First down here after the completion. Heaving it down the field. One-handed. Makes the grab. With these type of numbers today, this wideout has shown he has the capability to get open.
I think it's an understatement saying he's getting open. Listen, he is a really good player, and what do you do on the offensive side? You just keep throwing the football his way until the defense stops it.
Here's the first snap after the big play. That's dropped by Bryant, who couldn't bring it in.
So many times when you drop a football in the NFL, a pass like that, it's because of lack of concentration. You're just not serious about what you're doing.
Set up now at the 42.
Bridgewater will have it in the pistol. 2nd and 10. Murray's handed the football. And they bring him down at the 36-yard line.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
Bridgewater's back in shotgun formation. That's dropped by Bryant, who couldn't bring it in.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The kick is, it's through there. The kick is good. Their lead a little more secure now, thanks to the kicker. And with the fourth quarter upon us, Phil, they've got to be feeling pretty good about things.
Oh, I think they are. That field goal just gave it an emotional lift. Everything they've done all day has been positive, and boy, they're going to be tough to beat.
And he's tackled just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line. The Panthers just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches, look, you make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient and get the job done.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. The Vikings will come out in the dime. The corners step back. Handoff made. Tackles made, and the first down is picked up. He's now over 50 yards rushing on the day. First down here after the run. The Panthers lined up, bunch formation. From the gun, Newton. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands. First down here. Quickly to the line. Drop back, shotgun formation. 2 hands on the football and has the catch. That's McCourty making the stop.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion. Jim, when you get inside the other team's red zone, inside the 20-yard line, and you're down some points, you're thinking touchdown in these situations.
Got the completion. That's reception number 2 for him.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
Newton's completion percentage, 60% on the day. Incomplete as he was looking short. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. The Vikings go with the dime formation here on defense. Second and goal from the 2. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Jim, I love these situations. Third and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with the pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
Third and goal at the 3. Touchdown, and they get 1 back.
Oh, what a good job there by the offense. Third and goal, and what did they do? They run the football against the defense, and nice job getting the touchdown.
The Panthers with the PAT to come. And the extra point is good. The Vikings are ready to return the kickoff. Made right around the 32-yard line.
The Vikings put some points on the board on the previous possession. Although it was just a field goal, Phil, they'll be looking to add some more right here.
Oh, absolutely. I think they were disappointed in that last drive. You got it going. You think, here comes a touchdown, and it doesn't work, and you kick a field goal. So a little disappointed. That should give them some momentum to get tougher and make this happen and get a touchdown.
Second and short following the run. The Panthers with a nickel look here on defense. Bridgewater standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. And that's a gain of 13.
Nobody cares. Just get the job done. Throw it deep down the field or throw it short to the running back and look at those extra yards after the short pass.
The ball is spotted right at the 46. First down at the 46. They bring him down at the 41-yard line.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
Second down and 5. Here's the handoff. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
If you're running back in this league and you pick up first downs and you don't fumble the football, I promise you one thing, you're going to get more carries.
First and 10. With the contact, the ball comes out.
Good job that time by the secondary. They're in good position. They make the play, and it's an incomplete pass by the quarterback.
Let's go.
Second down and 10. Handoff. And that's Barry in on the stop.
Well, the head coach loves to run the football, and that's why this running back is one of the top 10 in the NFL in rushing attempts. They keep giving it to him. He shows his toughness by picking up some yards.
From just inside the 30.
The Vikings have it at the 29. Trying to fight through right up the middle of the field. The Vikings will approach this play from out of the pistol. The Vikings have it at the 24. That picks up 11.
He just shows no signs of slowing down, does he, Jim? He's the top rusher in the NFL so far this year. And once again today, he is making it happen. Beautiful run for big yards.
The Vikings come out in a bunch set. First down and 10. Now slashing to the right side, looking for room. Two minutes remaining in the game.
Ready to snap the football at the 13.
He'll take the snap from the gun. Makes the reception. And that's a gain of 9.
The Vikings offensive coordinator does a good job that time calling the pass down here in the red zone. Caught the defense off guard. They got the completion for a good gain.
A short field goal try on the way.
And the kick is good for 3.
The clutch kick and the 3 points, and virtually everyone here knows that that clinched it.
Yes, that did it, Jim. Now you can just take a deep breath knowing all that hard work during the week, it came through for you, it paid off, and you got a victory.
The Panthers are prepared to return the kickoff.
Into him, ending the return at the 20-yard line. The Panthers take the field on offense. They have been manhandled here throughout today, Phil. And what can they take out of these last few minutes that could be positive for them?
Well, Jim, in a situation like this, there's really nothing you can do now that's going to make you feel better or give you something to carry over into next week. So don't be looking for it. Try to end the game, and just know today the team on the other side beat you up, and they were the better team.
Going for the home run, but it's incomplete.
Well, my man at quarterback does have a strong arm. He showed it that time, didn't he? He threw that thing high and far and just overthrew the receiver.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one.
Cam Newton takes it from the shotgun. He'll throw it over the middle. And it's batted down.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
On the way, 3rd down. The Panthers get set at the line, needing to get to the 30 for a first. Devin McCourty gets the theft. Made. Phil, can you believe the defense steps up and makes the interception to clinch it for him today.
Oh, they love this. Nothing like winning a game with the defensive play to ice everything. And I give the defense all the credit. Just a great play on their part.
First down at the 15. And he'll hand it off to the fullback.
Well, that's just the right call to make. In this situation, just run the football. Don't try to be some genius who gets the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
It's going to be a delay of game penalty. With the penalty, it's now 2nd down and 11. Quarters formation here for the defense. To the ground. Murray's tackled down after a gain of 7.
Yeah, I love situations like this. This is when I was at my best, getting in the huddle and telling everybody all the things. Put 2 hands on the football. Don't anybody jump off sides. Don't take any chances. And most of all, stay in bounds.
So they keep the winning streak alive with a win here today.
Not a surprise, this winning streak. It's happened because the quarterback's playing well. They're playing terrific defense. Everything is working right. They are going to be tough to beat.
So for Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.